Alright guys, you tuned into Chuck's FM. Today I've got another deck to show you. It's called Hand Fizzle. It's basically your standard handlock that you're already kind of used to, but there's a few extra cards in from the TGT expansion. So we've got Wilfred Fizzlebang in here. What he actually allows us to do is, as you see, he's a 6 cost 4/4. Any cards that you draw from your hero power cost 0. So obviously we've got quite a lot of expensive cards in the handlock deck. We've got a lot of giants, we've got Jiraxis, Dr. Boom, Sylvanus. I mean, anything that you draw above 4 is going to be, you're going to get a lot of value out of this card as long as you get the draws with it. So he does fit quite well in handlock. Something that synergizes with Fizzlebang, we've got Fencing Coach. You play him and the next hero power that you cast costs 2 less, so it's effectively free. So you can play this on turn 5, and play Wilfred Fizzlebang, use your hero power, which is free, and anything that comes out of the hero power, anything that you draw from the hero power, is also free. So you can potentially get a huge tempo turn just using that combo. I think that's probably going to be a great addition to handlock. Another useful thing about Fencing Coach is one of the problems with handlock is you find that up until you can play a Mountain Giant or a Twilight Drake, a lot of the time you are just tapping every turn. What that means is if you go second and you have the coin in your hand, sometimes you end up just chucking the coin away and doing absolutely nothing with it in favour of tapping and get another card. This means that on turn 2, sometimes it might be beneficial to just use your coin, play Fencing Coach and get another card out of it, because I mean it's pretty much the same as throwing your coin away, but you've got a 2/2 body on the field as well. So we're going to jump straight in, show you a couple of games that I played today. There's a lot of Totem Shaman around at the moment. This does have the AoE to deal with it, but sometimes if you don't get the draw, you just can't win against it, and you do get quite unfortunate. But it does fare quite well against Totem Shamans, and obviously it's a pretty consistent deck anyway. So let's just jump in and see the games. So we're up against another Shaman, so it's probably Totem Shaman. Plenty of AoE cleared to deal with it, so hopefully it should be alright. No one can say that he's jumping on the Totem bandwagon, because he does have a golden portrait, so good for him, I guess. Got Molten Giant in hand, which is better than the Drake which is better than Twilight Drake against Shaman, because of Earthshock. Obviously they can just kill it easily with Earthshock straight away as soon as you put it down. It's looking like a pretty standard totem deck, what we've seen so far. Looks. I'd be a bit more comfortable if I drew into a Shadow Flame sooner than later. I think that's going to be key to really turning this around, transitioning from early into late when handlock is far better than totems. Fortunate enough to draw into that, I think that's better. If I had something that could taunt at my Molten Giants, I'd feel a bit better about putting Emperor Thorison down, because he can just push through damage. But don't have anything to taunt these up, so maybe I should just play the Sludge Belcher and follow up next turn with a Hellfire, hopefully clear his board. So it looks like you will need to use that to go through the Sludge Belcher, so I'm going to play it now. people have been using this colour, but I don't know whether I rate it. Yes, we'll see this game. Oh, that's cool. Perfect timing. I don't know whether I'll have enough health next turn, though. That's the problem. In out of the death rattles, they obviously don't get +1/1. Do this, I can blink both giants and Soul Fury up. So I think that's a no-brainer. I've got Fizzlebang for next turn if he doesn't get through these, which I don't think he will. He probably has another Hex. Maybe he's got another nuke, he can nuke the other one. He's putting a lot into getting through both of them. Should have placed that in between those two, just in case it was looking for board clear. Maybe that's not too bad if it's on both up. He's running low on cards in his hand. The timer for him to win is definitely ticking. I mean, I've got 2 Twilight Drakes that I can taunt up again next turn. Terrible situation. Could still go either way, I think. He might have Alec here in his deck. If he does, then I can hopefully have my Shadow Flame by then. I think that's actually good for me. This is killing the totem is better than killing the 1/1 spiders because obviously he can buff it up. Kill these off just in case. Okay, cool. Kill these off just in case. Okay, cool. Okay, it's still got an antique heal bot, so that's great. A Shadow Flame now would just make it GG. Unless he has some kind of Alakir combo. No. So in that last game, I don't think Fizzlebang made a huge difference. I think he can make a big difference. I mean, he did pull a taunt, which was pretty good, I guess. But he was good. I think he's definitely good in this deck. He is a good addition to Handlock, so I think I will keep him in.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Yeah, this looks like a face hunter who's just drawn pretty unlucky. So, as is probably face hunter, or maybe a combo hunter. Play this and silence it next turn just so I've got stuff on the board, just so I can defend it off early. And I've still got a Twilight Jet, which it'll still be a 4/4. No, it'll be a 4/5, so it's a Yeti, which is pretty good against face hunter, I guess. And it's not good. It's not a hugely fantastic start for him. Could be better for a face hunter, but if I don't draw a heal or a decent taunt, then I'm just gonna...
Give me your best.
Then I will lose either way. There's nothing I can do about it. So I need a heal bot or a sludge belcher off the top. That would be great. That'll do. Just so he doesn't kill that with the Eagle Horn, I'm going to trade it to this. And that's not a beast anymore, so he can't just get straight through with a... nuke. Then again, I'm desperate, absolutely desperate for a heal. There we go. That'll do, just pop that. Heal up. Dr. Boom next turn. More secrets. That's unfortunate because that's probably the only secret he's got in his deck. I'd imagine he doesn't have freezing traps. So let's get rid of that. If you can't kill Dr. Boom this turn, then it's a win. You might get lucky and get a quick shot into... Alright, okay, that was pretty close. Go home, Face Hunter. It's a new expansion. again, we're probably looking at another totem shaman. In which case I will keep Shadow Flame and Ancient Watcher. I think that's going to be absolutely invaluable. But I will get rid of Dark Bomb because I've got these two and I do need to draw either a Drake or a Mountain Giant still. So again, we're probably looking at another totem shaman. In which case I will keep Shadow Flame and Ancient Watcher. I think that's going to be absolutely invaluable. But I will get rid of Dark Bomb because I've got these two and I do need to draw either a Drake or a Mountain Giant still. So we'll play this next turn if I don't get anything. I've got the coin, which means I'll have to dump something from my hand if I want to continue to tap anyway. So I think it would be worth my while to play this. And if his board gets too, especially as he's just got that out of the totemic, which is awesome for him. But that means I can Shadow Flame on turn 4 and kill everything that he puts down. So hopefully he puts something else down, hopefully another totemic, hopefully another totem golem. Maybe he's going to buff these, hopefully that'll be pretty good. There you go, that is pretty good. Maybe is he going to trade it? No. Into Sludge Belcher on turn 5 as well, which is good for me. So it's looking okay. I've got the Antique Heal Boy in my hand, which is handy. I'd still prefer a Drake or a Mountain Giant. I mean, I'm still pretty desperate to draw into those. Probably Hellfire this turn. Drake and a Molten Giant down next turn. Maybe if he does damage to my face, then I potentially get. So I need to put a taunt down. Yeah, that is quite frustrating. That there just seems to be a slight bit of mana off for optimal play. I'll just drop to Boom and then heal up next turn because he might have a Flame Tongue Totem. So I think I'm just going to have to do this. Hope that the bombs don't hit, I guess. guess you're gonna try and play lucky. Alright, okay. Then this is probably over. Yeah. Not a lot I can do next turn. I mean, I get healed or taunted up. But what after that? I think this is all I can do. Nice. It doesn't matter, it makes no difference. Alright guys, so that was the Fizzle Handlock. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any comments, or if there's anything that you feel like you would add, or if there's anything that you feel that I could have done differently, please do leave a comment below and let me know. And if you want to watch more Hearthstone videos moving forward, then please by all means do subscribe and give this video a like. Thank you very much.